All right, so when Raymond begins his statements, he begins with how it's almost how it is unethical to cage these animals up in the laboratory. But as he was talking, I couldn't stop to think about factory farming, which is much worse than animal testing. Todd explains, compared to the research industry, the meat industry thus involves 50 times more as many animals whose presence contribute much less to human welfare and who arguably suffer more as well. Those concerned with animal suffering would do much better to direct their campaigning towards reforming the meat industry than towards comparatively tiny, socially useful, and tightly regulated field of animal research. He pretty much sums it up in stating that animal testing actually has benefits to our society, whereas the meat industry only benefits to fuel human consumption and greed. And to further prove, and Raymond begins to say that animal testing has little to no benefits to human, but that's simply not the case. Albert Sabin, who developed the polio vaccine, said that without animal research, polio would still be claiming thousands of lives each year. So essentially, animal research gave kids back summer. Another important discovery with animal research is with insulin. So according to the Foundation of Biomedical Research, all those with type 1 diabetes require insulin, and do some with type 2. The discovery of insulin would not have been possible without the research with dogs. Beginning in 1893, dogs were crucial to identifying the role of the pancreas and the eventual isolation of insulin and successful injection in humans in 1992. First, by monitoring blood sugar levels in rabbits. James Collins then successfully used insulin in dogs and in humans, dramatically changing the treatment of diabetes. These two are pretty historical. They were both done in the 1940s. But as of right now, according to Klein Hollis, animal models have been the basis for almost every major medical breakthrough in the last century and will continue to be for decades to come. In fact, you'll likely know someone who takes one of the 25 most common prescribed U.S. Food and Drug Administration approved medications, all of which were developed with the aid of animal research, demonstrating the indispensable role of this research in the drug discovery process. It's pretty undeniable to see how important animal research is. It might not be perfect, but it is needed. And as of right now, there's no alternatives that actually truly work. They may in the future, but not as of right now. And to further improve the importance and the significance of animal research, the Nobel Peace Prize, since the beginning of the 20th century, these prizes have charted the world's greatest medical advances. Of those 106 Nobel Prizes awarded in physiology or medicine, 94 were dependent on research using animals. This includes every prize awarded in the past 30 years. And that's it.